It never triggered in my head that recruit can stack. That's stupid. That was disgusting. Oh, this format's sweet. Welcome to another Eternal Draft video. Let's waste no time diving back in. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Let's get right into it. Oh boy, 3 faction rare. That's probably gonna be pretty good. So you get 3 1/1 flyers that become 3 3s on your turn. Oh my god. Okay, that's disgusting. Got Blade Tooth, Listia's Choice. So what's this one do? 4 damage to an enemy unit. So, okay, fast spell speed, so right off the bat, just really good. I kind of said at the start of the last video, usually I don't like to start with a multi-faction unit, especially 3 factions, since it's unlikely that that happens to be the open lane. This is one of the exceptions where this card is so powerful that it's worth just trying to go for. Yeah, we'll take the rare, see where we end up here. Funny enough, so this does overlap with this faction in terms of time and justice, so something to keep in mind. What else do we got here? Okay, so this pack is pretty rough miss if we're trying to play our rare. Like, we have some like okay commons in that faction. It feels pretty bad to take like a C level common here over something as strong as Mistral Spy. Yeah, I'm just gonna go way against any of my advice and just take 2 dual faction cards, tri-faction cards in a row. Deal 3 damage to the enemy player. Wow, that's really strong. Give a unit +2/+2 this turn, you gain 2 life. So a combat trick that can also trigger Bolster, but Steel Warren Assassin is probably the best single faction card in this pack. This could get played in either of these though. I don't want to give up on either of these picks yet, so I might go with Determination here. Stay as open as possible because that can make it into either deck. Okay, we get another. I don't know if I'm feeling playing another one right off the bat. Got a couple, so we aren't in primal. That we are primal-less, so we could take this tempo card, which is fine, or just a Scorpion, which would make the deck. I'm not convinced Scorpion's even great in this format because all of the Nomad, but I mean, it's a C level playable. Okay, Rallying Trumpeter. I really like this unit. It's nothing insane, but this is like C+ level unit, and it would make it into both of our decks. It's either that or Mark of the Grove, but Mark of the Grove only helps us if we go Queensguard stand. And I would rather, once again, still figure out if we're Shadow or Fire a little bit later on. So we'll take the Rallying Trumpeter. Okay, we get a Praxis dual faction card. This is like the mediocre one. It's a 3-cost 3/3, so it is fine, but giving your stuff charge is like meh. Smoke Shaper though, is that strong enough over these 2 playable commons that could make it into both of the decks for us to go in that direction? Probably not. I like Smoke Shaper better than Youngblood Novice and Last Light Refugee, but I really don't want to stake my claim either of these 3 factions until a little bit later. And Youngblood Novice is a decent 2-drop, especially if we end up Fire as the 3rd faction. Recruit pairs very nice with Youngblood Novice. Last Light Refugee is nice as well. Yeah, I think we'll take the Youngblood Novice. So we definitely took a weaker card to stay open, but once again, this is pack 1. We have plenty of time to make a final decision. Ooh, Foraging Quokka. Okay, I'll take that. Even if we don't end up Bolster and we have Fire as a 3rd faction, a 2-cost 3/3 is still fine. So we'll take it. Okay, so an okay, a C- level combat trick, or just like really expensive removal. This is a card like I would play one of as like necessary removal. I'm not saying I like it, but let's make sure we have removal. 3 cost 3/3 or a weapon. This is like one of the renowned units I'm not a huge fan of, but I guess we'll just pick up a 3 cost 3/3. Ooh, Mark of Steel Warren. I mean, is that going to be our tiebreaker? We won't play Spite Feeder because that's for the Devour deck, and Devour is funny. Devour is good, but I would rather just take the fixing. Once again, this also helps us even if we end up in, what is this, the Hive Caravan? Combat trick. 2 or more units attack, gain 3. Oh boy, One Eye returned. Okay, that might have made our decision right there. This card's stupid. Obviously, we want to get the Devour, and if this is like our only Devour card, then that is fairly likely. If we didn't take that, what would we pick here? Aerial Suppression? But once again, I would rather have One-Eyed Return over Aerial Suppression if that was going to like decide the direction we're going. Okay, One-Eyed Return, another rare here. Talent Cleaver, a versatile weapon. Summon +1/+1 for each different... So what would we be happy with? I mean, I would want this thing to be a 4/4 +4/+4 at minimum. Like, if I'm paying 5 for a 3/3 relic weapon, that's not like a rare level relic weapon. I think, once again, Emperor Cobra makes it into either deck, and it's a super strong card. Got another lifesteal unit. So we're still on the edge here. We're still on the edge deciding between Shadow and Fire. There's nothing great to keep us into Steel Warren. Like, there's Tusker, but I would rather save our Devour for when we draw One-Eyed Return. Oh, I guess Mark of the Hive still helps us if we're Steel Warren. But we are passing up on a Hive Lantern, which is a fire card I've been pretty happy with. Yeah, we'll take the fixing. Like, average 2-drop or just draw a power card from your deck. We'll take the 2-drop. Okay, we're seeing some strong fire here. There is just a 3 cost 2/2 flyer if we wanted, or we just take the Smoke Shaper if we end up ditching One Eye Returned and Mistral Spy versus Queen Guard Stand and Smoke Shaper. Okay, so we're still kind of waffling back and forth here. Splash. Yeah, we'll just take Tethered Bee here. It's mediocre common. We get an Aerial Suppression here. Something to consider is how early did you take the card? Like, sure, we got a Shadow card, but that was pack 2, pick 1. And I think very clearly Shadow has not been open. I think this is just the C-est of C-level 3-drops. I'm not a fan of Stalwart Guardian. I would rather just have, like, Aerial Suppression. Yeah, let's take Aerial Suppression. Okay, I mean, Hive Lantern's a great 2-drop. I think we will be ditching Shadow. Well, there's a Writ of Renewal. Yeah, never mind. Okay, Youngblood Trapper is something I'm only interested if I have a lot to Devour. Petrifying Presence. I'd rather just have another Rallying Trumpeteer. Guess we'll just take Noxious Venom, put that to the side. Chose Honey Balm, and that makes our deck regardless of the direction we go. Pinsirant! It's in 1 pack, and I still end up playing it. Our boy Pinsirant. Unfortunately, we're passing Steel Avenger and an Amber Acolyte, which we would snap put in this deck, but we're going to take the channel mascot here and move on. Not even think about it. Swift Subverter, I'm pretty unhappy with double influence on a 2-drop. There's Myrmidon Helm. Ugh, this is a pretty rough pick 2 here. Myrmidon Helm, maybe. Feed the Hecaton. God, this draft is just, oh man. I think we're just gonna take Seek Power here though. Our fixing, we haven't gotten very much fixing, and regardless of the direction we want to go, we want to play Seek Power. Unfortunately, we're giving up on like a Stonefist Nomad or the Feed. But okay, Ignite here. We take Ignite, and this is just the direction we're going. Okay. We have made the choice. Okay, we get a Stonefist Nomad after all. We wouldn't play 2 Myrmidon Helms. Maybe. Probably won't make the deck. Oh, another Nomad, though. Entrapment. There is going to be less Nightfall. And, once again, double influence is not something I'm looking for here. So, maybe. I don't think we're missing out either way, and then just nothing for these last couple picks. Oh boy, another one. I mean, we have a decent amount, but I can't imagine triggering this for more than, like, giving it +2/+2, so just being a 3/3, and then it's like, ugh. I would almost rather just have Myrmidon Helm. It costs 1 less and would give -1/-1 compared to the +3/+3 in that case. I don't even know if that made sense, but it did in my head. I think we're just going to take Aerial Guardian here. I could see Druid of the Sands being the right card here. It's a card I'm unsure about. Like, this feels like one of the weaker recruit cards, and we don't have like an insane use for a 1/1 flyer, and sure, it can defend as a 3/3, but let's try Druid of the Sands. More recruit is not going to be a bad thing. Can't play spells or weapons until your next turn. Then you target it and it gets a nice buff. It's fine, but I actually think I'd rather just have another Aerial Guardian. Like, we don't... How many ways do we have of triggering that? 3 ways of triggering Renown? 4, counting the Myrmidon Helm? Give me the big guy. Charming Steel Guard. It's still just a 3-cost. Like, it's still fine stats. Unfortunately, passing up on the... I mean, do we have any other bolster we really want to trigger? Let's take it, and maybe we can still pick up something to enable the bolster effect. Pretty low on 5 drops, but I'm still not a huge fan of taking something like that. I think this card might be good. Like, slow, but potentially good. Let's take Siege Provisions. I wanna try it out. Ooh. When you play a unit, sacrifice it to make that unit recruit. I mean, that's okay, but this still is just replacing this self. Like you're spending a card to get the extra card from recruit. So I think we're just going to take another Smoke Shaper. Drifting Drone's not going to make the deck. We'll take Temper. Oh, late Bannerman. And another Smoke Shaper, but we'll take the Bannerman. Another medium 3-drop. Yeah, we already have a lot of spells. Okay, nothing here. Pistol Whip. We'll look at our influence later. So Pistol Whip, we aren't a renowned deck. I would rather have Honey Balm than Moment of Heroism. Temper's fine, but we probably don't need it. One of these we could probably cut, but let's see what else we got here. Blockade Guard is mediocre. Would I rather have a 3-cost 3/2 that plays a Sticky Honey or a 3-cost 3/3? I'd probably just want the Sticky Honey. Probably don't need Scorpion in this deck. This should be interesting. This feels like another pile of units, but I mean, we have some good power level here between Queen Guard's stand. We got a Pincerant, Emperor Cobra. I mean, our 4 cost and above are pretty good, minus the blockade. We have some amount of removal, and I want to test out siege provisions. I'm not convinced it's great, but I can see it in a lot of the board stalls that I could imagine in this format. This letting you, you know, make your nomad unit have endurance, attack for more in the air, deal damage, and is able to block on your opponent's turn. I'm not convinced, but I'd like to try it just because I have like a sneaky suspicion it could be good. Game 1. Let's see what we got. We will keep, because we do have the Seek power. So we do have one of each of our influence, which is good. Questions, what do we get for our second? So you only need 1 justice influence. I actually think we just get second fire. I think our only time double influence card is Pincerant. Okay. Regardless, we will pay the 1 to get the fire. Please draw a sigil for our next draw.
Together, we'll find the path.
Come on. Okay, that was really good for us. Yep, might as well just get the fire influence. We can take 2, that's fine. Are they mono time? No attack is weird. We lose out on the spellcraft, but we get a blocker. I'm guessing they aren't mono time and they're just stuck on influence. Okay, they got there. Let's see if we can bait out some interaction here. No interaction. Pincerant, you did your work. So what, he got like 2 or 3 draws off of the living example?
Peace, my first fight.
Okay. I mean, probably just Smoke Shaper. I guess the most aggressive line is Trumpeter into Hive Lantern, and then we could start swarming in the air. Actually kind of like that. We lose out on the Spellcraft here, but that's like a pretty good turn. So let's attack like this, see if we can bait him to take the 3 damage instead of blocking with the Druid. Okay. Couldn't get it.
No more loss. Rally to me.
So now we have 6 damage in the air. Okay, our opponent unlocked all 3 factions. And we don't have removal, so, I mean... Oh, that's...
You won't die here.
Wow, yeah, we... Okay, I was getting worried. Well... Got something for 1.
Now, who will help today?
Let's get our Aerial Guardian here. So he has something for 1. calculated strike. It could be they give 2 units +1/+1. But now we're so far ahead, like, I don't even care if he attacks all here. Okay, unfortunate we didn't leave up Honeyball there. But he did pay 7 to kill a 3-drop. So, no blocks. Or an enemy relic. I need to do that. Yeah, now we'll just play a Stone Fist Nomad. That way we can leave up Honey Balm and Ignite. We have no, like, Emperor Cobra doesn't actually do anything on this board. Hey, wait a minute. Like, a 4/4 can't attack on this board. We could Ignite it, but... Interesting. Okay, so we'll block there. Our opponent doesn't have any fast spells. We know they had one. There we go. That's what I was thinking he had. So we'll just Ignite in response. And now we can kill that. Attack with everything. And then we'll play Nomad. And then we still get to leave up Honey Balm.
And strike.
Nice. Yeah, our opponent's deck, ours felt like a pile. Theirs definitely had that vibe to it. Like, there weren't really any inherent synergies. Do they even have any dual faction cards? It's kind of like you really want to make sure you're playing towards whatever faction you're drafting. That's the whole idea, is the dual faction cards are where a lot of the power is in the set. What are these hands? The last one was was a single sigil, and this is 2 double influence, neither of which are any of the sigils we drew. Not great.
I pledge my
Good one.
loyalty.
I mean, they really just want us to see our
No more losses.
our Ignite, huh?
Not as heavy as it looks.
I really hope we get another fire influence soon.
Rally to me.
I probably would block the Renown tracker, prepared tracker, if it attacks. But if I wanted to do that, I should have left back Hive. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
And don't come back.
Yeah, this is why I really hope we draw Fire Influence. Come on, man.
And strike.
Yeah, we're getting a little hosed by our draws. We only have 3 of these dual faction cards even in our deck. I mean, I think we just have to go for it.
Oh, I'll catch you.
If you're wondering why I didn't use Honey Balm, in my head, I thought one of them would have lived, but that's 2 plus 2 equals 4. Jesus. Okay, so basically if we don't draw Fire Sigil next turn, we lose. Damn. Brutal. Would that have made a difference having... Yeah, that definitely did. Because now we would have a double block on this stupid thing. I mean, this was just... We were on the mulligan, which didn't help, and our draws this game did not work out even after the mulligan. So...
Feel the grains.
I mean, are we just dead next turn? Basically. Chump, eat, take 5, lose to a combat trick. Chump, eat. We need to hit a Fire Sigil into this. Oh, it didn't matter. Okay. Well, hopefully we can have a better opening hand. Oh my god. Not going down to 6 again. And we do have castables here, which is good. Barely. But we are playing 17 sigils. Plus the Seek power, so essentially have 18 sources, so our chances are good of... I don't know what's going on, man. I guess the variance is just... Once again, we have 3 cards that are require double fire, and we're just always seeing them. Both are... Okay, so... We're both... Well...
My first fight!
It looks like our opponent just didn't choose a hand that...
Take careful aim.
2, 4, 6, 9. He's at 3, killing that. That means 1 unit doesn't even save him. So I'll just... I thought that sacrificing the 2 damage there and then playing this is still fine. Okay, well, that was... Our opponent and us had a god-awful draw, but our draw still allowed us to play cards. So, that's the one good thing about us having a fairly low curve, is even if you are kind of screwed drawing sigils, I mean, you saw us still be able to put up a pretty strong board. Wow, our draws have been... I mean... if one of these was a Justice influence. We're on the draw. We have 10 sources. Now we have no playables in hand. No, I did not mean to just keep that. Okay. Oh. I really hope this format isn't just going to be what happened to us in Unleashed, where just the variance was just not in our favor. Okay, our opponents on, what's that, Skullhaven? We did get there, but, you know, we need some castable units would be nice. Guess we might as well just play this. It's not like we're gonna use Endure to get in anytime soon. So maybe that was a mistake. Oh boy, that's terrifying.
Rally to me!
I don't know what our opponent's doing, but I'm terrified. Well, it can't block, so... I don't know how I'm feeling about this game. We do have some strong cards in hand, but oh boy. 3 cost 2/1.
Searching for hostiles.
This card's so sweet. Oni Valkyrie. But, I mean, one removal spell on that and we just lose. Is this any unit? Ugh, I was gonna say we could pop the Aegis with this, but... yeah, that's pretty good. This needed more than just silence. Like, this had to say, like, play a sticky honey or something similar to that. So, we'll do that. Okay, we can break out of the... I mean, we're attacking for 8 here. Might even be able to just race.
My first fight!
Okay, that's fine. We still chump that. Yeah, I actually think we're fine here. 2-4. We're attacking for 10. Is this once per turn? Yeah. We definitely need to hit something impactful here. Like, I mean, not even impactful. We need to hit an unit. Okay, life's a resource.
A small incision.
That doesn't do anything. I mean, it makes it so the 8/8 can't block, but... Okay, that was literally what we didn't want, but... Okay. Jeez. That was exactly what we didn't want. So now his versatile weapon... Wait, he stuck it on this thing. Yep, now we can chump. Draw a unit, please.
This'll draw a good price.
Oh. I mean... Okay. Our opponent scared me for a second. Oof, that one got a little dicey there, but our opponent wasn't able to break through either, so... Okay, beautiful platinum chest here. What did we get? Ooh. Alright, we are 3-1. Despite all draws to the contrary. This is risky. Our draws have not been good. I'm impressed we're really at 3-1 right now, to be honest. Fire is the least sigil we have of in the deck, and we have 2. I almost wondered, like, do we save this to up the chance of drawing a time influence? We don't have a 2-drop anyways. We get punished if we have a 2-drop. That's fine. If we're 2 damage short this game, well, we know I screwed up. Yeah, we would have attacked, he'd be at 23, we would have 2 units on board. Yeah, oh. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay. They used premium removal. Yeah, so play this first. Ah, see, I knew it all along. All a part of the plan. Okay, sure, anything but that. Anything but that time influence. We're just gonna play it for no value. Our opponent's stuck on influence, so... Come on, hit only sigils. No, no, that was exactly what I didn't want. Okay. Okay, attack with a 4/4.
Now, who will help today?
Ah, feel the grains.
It never triggered in my head that recruit can... What do you call it? Can stack. That's stupid. Okay. That's insane. Okay, attack with a 4/4 since it still has a good attack. Play our big boy. We already seen our opponent use pretty premium removal. Was this guy in our draft pod taking all of the strong shadow cards? That's what it seems like, doesn't it? I mean, I think we might just attack all here. I guess we don't need to.
Now, who will help today?
I mean, that's pretty... Like, we're pressuring our opponent a shit ton by playing this thing next. Yeah?
I will not.
I pledge my loyalty.
Okay, that's... I mean... Yeah, I was about to say, our opponent's gonna need something crazy. Even if they play unit, next turn we can Pinsir, eat it, attack all. Okay, that was disgusting. Smoke Shaper into the maximum power recruiter into... Oh, this format's sweet. Okay, we're 4-1. Yes, please. That last game was really awesome. Okay, so we can use this, get the fire. Now the only influence we're missing is one more fire.
We'll find the path.
Okay, that worked out.
And
So he's gonna get he's gonna get 3 draws with Living Example into play. So at worst he gets +1/+1 across 2 units. Okay, that was a good turn for you, but
Rally to me!
no beast escapes my watch.
okay, Pinsir here. Eat Living Example. Attack for 1. That might have been aggressive. Like, maybe I should have left him back to block. But... guess let's see what we get. Yeah, at this point we'll stay back to defend. We have some pretty strong stuff, we just need to survive to put it all on the board. Okay, that's fine. We still have double blocks.
Ah, feel the grains.
Okay, so we'll get the 3/3. We'll ignite now just because he has less power to do something to save it. Okay, now we really want an influence. No! Damn. Now we're 1 away from our guy. Okay, there we go.
Searching for hostiles.
Nothing to report.
Brutal. Okay, I think we managed to swing this game back in our favor. Oh. Okay, still taking 6 here.
Searching for hostiles.
How about another? Their deck's pretty insane. I mean, they had 2 Lash out there. Really strong removal. Okay, that's probably game. That is exactly game. Bam! Whew! Nice! Damn. We're able to kind of outscale our opponent unit-wise there. That was an impressive showing of our deck there. Okay, we are what? 5-1? No. Right? No. Random 7 has to be better. Okay, so we're just missing 1 red influence. I mean, we'll just pay for it. It's not like we have anything else to use. I guess we could bluff Shadow. What is our opponent? Some 5-color monstrosity? That's terrifying.
No more losses.
Was I able to play Hive Lantern last turn? Oh my god. Despite our draws, and I feel like I'm not playing the greatest, I'm surprised we're doing this good. 2 Smoke Shapers? I mean, I guess this is actually good. Okay, Jesus. Give it +2/+2. We have nothing else to do. Two 2-drops and a sigil, and none of that's doing anything. So you really need that removal spell. Jesus. So +2/+2. I can't even bust through now. Yeah, we aren't winning this with these draws.
Let's try this one.
So we need... I mean, we have answers to it. There we go. There is our answer to it. I was gonna say Cobra, Entrapment, the spell. That'll give it +2/+2 in lifesteal. Let's see what he's got for it. +2 power drop from the void. Okay. Yeah, this is not looking good.
Searching for hostiles.
Okay, we have an 8/8 blocker. I just wish we had 2 power up. Okay, so you're telling me there's hope.
Searching for hostiles.
God, getting 2 of this guy was so good. And now we have decent interaction here as well. Wow, this is actually great. We can gain a shit ton of health with Honey Bomb on this guy. Okay, but our opponent has every influence. They still got 4 cards in hand, so I am by no means thinking we're we're out of the gates yet here. So we'll block. I mean, what does our opponent have here? Deal 6 to us. Sure. So we need to be very careful here. We do essentially have plus 10 life. So that's something to keep in mind. So we need to leave up 2. So we have access to 6. So what we can do is we'll use you.
Rally to me.
We will just use Finest Hour. Attack for 7.
What are they up to?
Unblockable. Okay. Okay. So we can do everything here. So we'll pay 3. This.
I pledge my loyalty.
This is an uncomfortable position. Okay. So I have to do this in response. Oh, man. Is there any way we can win from here? So that's plus 4, 8, 12, 14. No, but we're very close.
Ah, feel the grains.
Damn it. That sticky honey I would have had if I didn't use... Oh my god. Yo, let's go. There's no way I thought we had that. But, I mean, that was one card in the deck where we shouldn't have paid the 3 to give our guy +2/+2 in endurance, because if we hit the tethered honeybee or whatever it's called, it would make the sticky honey. We could pay 2 and gain 3 life, which actually would have helped us stay alive. But even still, they're dealing 6 to us there, plus the bolster, so I guess it didn't matter, but, I mean, still something to note. Let's go! That was a close game. Oh my god. I'm like on the edge of my seat right now. So we are 6-1, fighting for our first 7 win of the set. We haven't been able to play this card at all. This is a keep, but I mean, we definitely need a lot more going on. Okay, use that, get the time. So we're only missing one more fire influence.
Together, we'll
I've
find
seen
the
that
path.
card constantly. Is it worth it to hold off for 2 of these?
I'll keep you all safe. keep you all safe.
Oh man, we have no way of killing that living example. I mean, we have lots of answers in our deck, but currently... Come on, sigil off the top. I really just want to hit sigil, sigil. Okay, it's not great. If we attack with both here... Oh man, that's really unfortunate. Well, attack with the 3-2 for now. Ugh, the longer that living example's on the field, and now we've missed 2 sigil drops compared to our opponent. So our opponent's still got something. If we can hit fire sigil in any sigil, we're fine. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that's exactly why I should not be pressing the advantage in this game. Yeah, that's a pretty bad strategic oversight. I never thought I'd say this, but come on, 3 sigils in a row. Let's go. If our opponent's got another strong unit follow-up here, that's basically game. I shouldn't have attacked like that. It wouldn't have mattered particularly. They had the sticky honey anyways, but now we're just like wrecked. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'll take it.
My first fight.
Okay, let's try to slow our opponent down a bit. We just need to survive. 2 more sigils. I think we do trade here and then take 2. Come on, fire sigil.
My first fight.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That is a-okay, actually.
Take them down!
Pass the turn. Okay, well, that's pretty good
I'll
at...
catch you.
No! Okay, so let's kill that right away. If they have like a honey bomb here, we're just like super wrecked. Did we stabilize? Okay, okay. I mean, we don't have any life gain on the way here. So, let's just go block. Block. Block.
For steel Varren.
Okay. We're in trouble. It was a really good turn for our opponent.
Searching for hostiles.
How much more do you got, man? How much more interaction do you got? We're barely holding on. They still got 4 cards in hand. They could still have removal for our guy.
Rally to me.
That doesn't do anything.
Now, who will help today?
No more losses.
Why is this a 4/4? Should have only gotten +1/+1. Okay, it is a 3/3, so that's fine. I think we can start attacking back now as well. Oh, jeez. Yeah, for 2.
And strike.
Okay, it's still going to be a 5/8 defender on the ground. But that means he's attacking for 3 in the air. Yeah.
For steel Varren.
Okay, let's see if our opponent's got any more interaction for us. Okay, no pauses. Let's go! Okay, okay. Okay, let's start upping the clock on our opponent.
Strike.
Searching for hostiles.
Five puts him down to 8. We really needed to hit literally just like any unit. That puts him down to 8, and then next turn we would have 7. But we're probably gonna have to block a decent amount. So, chump, chump, we take 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, show me what you got. If he had a combat trick, he would for sure attack with everything. So 5/8 goes on the 4/3, and then let's go! Second draft of the format, and we managed the 7-1. Wow, I did not think this deck was that busted. But I guess, like, come to think of it, it is, I guess looking at it now, it is pretty good. Like, our units are on the stronger side. Hive Lantern, we have the Quokka, 2 Stonefist Nomads even. I mean, look at this lineup. Smoke Shaper overperformed, like, even more than I initially thought while rating this card. And obviously, Aerial Guardian was just stupid. The fact that a 6-cost 4/4 flyer, even though that sounds a little bit understated, just what, I mean, you guys saw how that overperformed. And Siege Provisions. I feel like I was right about this card. Assuming you have a lot of Nomad, I mean, how busted was Siege Provisions with our Nomad units this whole draft? That was just enough, usually, to let us pressure our opponent while still giving us a strong blocker. But even just like, sure, Aerial Guardian's like the best of the bunch, but the Trumpeteer, it makes it a 4/4 attacker in the air, and then a 3/3 defender. Like, even just with that common, that's really strong. Necessary Slaying we played once, and it did really good work, but once again, I think this is like a one of, you don't want more than that, and preferably not even that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, wow, double legendaries. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I'll catch you on the channel for more Eternal Draft content. Peace.